Day 9 of the World Cup of 2022. We had 4 amazing games today. Crazy games, to be exact. We had Serbia versus Cameroon, South Korea versus Ghana, Brazil versus Switzerland, and lastly, Portugal versus Uruguay. Let's start with the first game. Serbia versus Cameroon. Oh man, I don't even know what to say about Serbia. I don't even know. Cameroon scored in the first half, in the 29th minute. Crazy. But then Serbia comes and scores 3 in a row. And you would think Serbia would take care of business and get the job done. But I guess they got too confident, and Cameroon came back from behind and scored 2 goals to tie up this game. And it ended in a draw. Cameroon survives, while Serbia is very ashamed of themselves for letting this go. They had a good chance of coming out of this group, and now they're versing Switzerland and depend on a win in order to go through. I don't even think they get the win. I think Switzerland is a better team overall, and Serbia, they had a chance today to prove me that they were a legit team, and they blew it. I don't know how they blew it, but they blew it. And Cameroon, congrats to them. They're versing Brazil next. I don't know. I still got Brazil over them, so that I guess Cameroon, you're not eliminated, but I don't know. You're not really my favorite to come through, but who knows? Right now this World Cup has been full of surprises, but I don't think it's possible. I think Brazil is gonna beat them, and I think Switzerland's gonna beat Serbia. So it's gonna be Switzerland and Brazil coming out of that group. Wow, just a complete shocker. The second game of the day, South Korea versus Ghana. I really thought Korea was gonna win this game. I wanted them to win this game because I wanted Portugal and Korea to come out of this group. It's still possible. It's still possible. But it becomes a lot more difficult because Korea lost this game in a heartbreaking way. Very heartbreaking. Ghana scored 2 goals in the first half. And it looked like Ghana was going to take care of the situation. But South Korea comes and scores 2 goals in the 58 and the 61 minute. But you think with Korea, by making those 2 goals, they'll be motivated and continue pushing? Sadly, they didn't. And Ghana was able to score a 3rd goal in the 68th minute. Heartbreaking. After that, Korea continued pushing and pushing to try to equalize it. They did everything they could. So many crosses. So many. And, they were so close. There was even a chance that Son could have made a goal. But sadly, everything they tried. Everything. Nothing went in. And I don't know what to say. I think Korea, they have to beat Portugal, and it doesn't look likely. The way they're playing, it doesn't. It looked like they were really tired today. They looked like they didn't have much going on. But, it shows that they can come back. I like that effort, but they had to win today. I expected a win. And sadly, Ghana was able to take advantage of the situation and got 3 points. Important points. And now Ghana has a perfect chance to come out of that group with Portugal. It's looking like it's going to be a tight race to see who gets out of that group with Portugal. Because in the last game, Portugal beat Uruguay 2-0. It's kind of controversial because I guess the second goal, people were saying it really wasn't a penalty. I guess it could be debated. It's debatable. I do think it wasn't a penalty. But Portugal played really well. I don't know if Uruguay deserved a tie. They did play good. But Portugal played a lot better. They had a lot more possession. They had more chances. And it could have been more. But sadly, Portugal just couldn't make most of the chances. I think what Portugal needs to do is start crossing the ball a lot more. They got so many great players that can head the ball. But they don't do it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one. If you think the same, please comment down. And, we can have a little debate or something. I think what Portugal needs to do is they need to cross. They got Ronaldo right there waiting. He's one of the best headers in this game. Because I kept seeing the corner kicks. I'm like, you guys are so bad at crossing. Why? Like, you got Ruben Diaz right there. You got Ronaldo right there in the corner. Come on. Cross the ball. At least do something. But it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating sometimes because, they got all these great headers and they don't cross them. It just doesn't make much sense. their next game is against Korea, and I don't know if they should start their players or start the bench. I don't know. That's very questionable. Portugal already guaranteed themselves to the next round. The question is, do you get overconfident and you let Ghana have a chance to beat Uruguay and let them be at the top? The question is, Ghana has to win by a lot. They have to score quite a bit of goals, maybe 3 if I'm correct. But I don't know. I think they should start with a bench, and if they see that Ghana's starting to actually win this game and winning it quite literally by a lot, I think that's when you should start making the subs. But I think Portugal should play it safe and start with their bench. I think that's what they should do. And that's more likely what they're going to do, but I wouldn't be surprised if they start the starters. Korea's not going to be an easy opponent, and Korea's actually very desperate. They got to make some goals. They got to win that game. And they're hoping that Ghana doesn't win against Uruguay, because if they do, by Korea and by Uruguay. But yeah, I personally had Brazil and Switzerland coming out in their group, and I had Portugal and Korea coming out their group. It's not looking likely, but you never know. You can never know at all. You could never know. If you guys think differently, please comment down and say who are your favorites to come out of those groups. But it's just crazy. Today was insane. There was a lot of classics today. I really enjoyed the South Korea versus Ghana game. I was really into it. I was like, damn, when is Korea gonna make it in? I'm like, damn, they were this close, but too far, and they just ran out of time, and sadly they weren't able to take advantage of the time they had. They had plenty of time to actually come and win this game, but they let Ghana take the points, and Korea were going for the tie, but no. Now they're playing with fire pretty much. They really have to win these games, and so does Uruguay and Ghana. These are games that are going down to the wire. These groups are really going down to the last match, and I can't wait. I hope you guys enjoyed my take, and hopefully you guys like and subscribe, and comment down any questions you guys have or any topics you guys want to talk about. I'm here for you guys, and hopefully you guys have a great one. Bye, guys.